Welcome back, everybody. Today we got another Kevin Samuels classic. And trust me, this one goes left fast.
What's going on?
Uh, well, okay, give me one. Uh,
Off the TV, turn off the YouTube stuff in the background.
yes, sir.
No problem.
Yes.
Are you Big Kathy?
Yes, I am.
You Big Kathy? You're Kathy?
Yeah, I'm not catty, but I'm big.
Okay. What's going on?
Um, I am. I'm sorry. I'm extremely shy, and I know I have a thick accent as well. So I apologize for all that in advance.
You said what?
Um,
Okay, so you have an accent. So go ahead.
correct. And I'm extremely shy.
Okay.
So the reason I'm calling is that I am married. I've been married for like what almost 10, well, been together for 10 years, married 9 years, and I'm married to somebody younger, and the relationship, of course, if I'm calling it because the relationship is not that solid.
Okay. What?
I do have,
Could you get to the question, please?
yes, I do have a 5 years old son, and the thing is, it's just like I, I just it's just like I really don't know what to do. I want to stay for my son, but at the same time, I'm wondering
You
if
want?
that's gonna
Okay. Hold on. You've been married how long?
9 years.
Is your husband the father of your son?
Yes, sir.
How many children do you have?
One.
And there's a problem in the marriage.
Yes, we really never see eye to eye. We
Have you gone to
always,
counseling?
not yet. But since I've been watching you, I have a few people that I'm getting a background
Okay. So
like
let me do
where I'm
this. Let
gonna.
me do this for you. How old are you?
I'm 46.
46. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
And about how much do you weigh?
265.
Okay. Let me just tell you the truth, ma'am. If you divorce from your husband, what do you think is going to happen on the open
I
dating
know,
market?
I know, like my sexual like is like zero really,
Well,
because I used to be. I mean, I used to be, cute,
okay,
but
but my point is this: you and your husband have been married for 10 years, and you haven't gone to counseling. Have you discussed your issues? What happens when you try to talk to your husband about your issues?
well, it's just like I don't know. It's something I'm doing, but it's usually like emotionally shut down. He doesn't really want to talk
Uh,
about it.
okay,
If I come, you know,
so you well, let me say this: counseling, because I don't know what the issues are. I don't know where he's coming from. I don't know how you're bringing it to him. All I know is this: you would do better to stay with your husband and work through your issues because you don't want to be out here on an open dating market. Um, no.
no, I don't. No.
Well, so you got to, okay. So you can't talk to him. He can't talk to you. So that's where counseling comes in.
Okay, but also it also come like 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I know it's so I'm wondering like what I'm really afraid of is just like when I'm 52, because one of the reason I'm big is
No,
not
no, no,
is
no, 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 no. You're skipping issues, man. One of the reasons you're big.
I'm sorry. One of the reason I'm big because I have pituitary adenoma. It's like a hormone disorder where it's
Okay.
really upset all my
Okay.
hormone.
Okay. I can't. Okay. You called in and asked about marriage. Now you're going over to your weight.
I'm so
What is your physician told you to do about your health?
really they want like I need to. They were saying brain surgery, but I'm gonna need a second opinion. That
Oh,
was before
okay.
I
Well,
had
then I
my.
can't. I can't address that though. I mean,
I
if,
understand.
if you have a actual medical condition, that's fine. But whatever it is, you have a husband. This is
Yes,
where
sir.
counseling goes to. And if, I mean, you said for better or for worse. And if you can't talk to him, you better get in front of somebody so y'all can learn how to talk to one another.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go alone because I did bring that to
No,
subject.
no, 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 no. See what you want to do. You want it to be easy. Why do you
No,
have
it
to
doesn't want.
stop?
It
Listen,
doesn't.
listen, listen. You have a
Okay.
husband, right?
Yes, sir.
Going alone does nothing for your marriage.
Okay, but I can't force him. I didn't even finish that sentence. It
Have
just
you
cut me
asked
off.
him to
No.
go?
But
That's a yes or no question, ma'am.
yes, I did. Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay. No, not of
And
course. I don't know. And what did he say?
no, yes, yes, I did. I apologize.
And
Yes,
what
I
did he
did.
say?
No.
And does he have any siblings, brother, sister, parents?
No, not in America.
Okay. Do you belong to a church or anything?
No.
All right. Well, it's hard to get somebody to go that doesn't want to, but it's not going to be easy, man. Unfortunately, here's the net of it. None of this stuff is supposed to be easy. Tune into my show tomorrow because here's what happens oftentimes with married people. We want this shit to be easy.
Okay.
You heard the vows for rich or for poor, in sickness and health, to death do us part. They meant that shit.
Correct.
They meant it. For rich or for poor, in sickness and health, to death do us part. Those vows said that for a reason. It didn't just say when sunshine is up and down and da-da-da-da. Now it's hard. You have a medical issue. You're older. You're heavier. He's obstinate. Okay, still. Neither one of y'all sound like you're going to be any prize to anybody out here on the open market. So this is the hard part. And no one's going to drag you through it. And it's not supposed to be easy, ma'am. If it was, anybody could do it. So if you got to go by yourself, cool, but you still need to go with him.
Okay.
I mean, okay. Have you ever ridden a seesaw?
Seesaw? No.
You know what a seesaw is? A board with a triangle, and one person sits on one side, one person sits on another, and you go up and down, right?
Yes.
You know what that is? Well, what happens if somebody's 400 pounds and somebody's 10 pounds? It just stays on one side, right?
Correct.
Right. Does that sound like any fun to ride? It doesn't move. If you go to therapy without your husband, you sitting on one side. You're not moving.
Okay.
What are you breathing hard for, ma'am? You got married. I mean, what do you want? To be easy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to inconvenience you. Life is hard. And how old are you? 46?
I am 46. Yes.
Okay, then don't breathe like a 21-year-old and go, you're a grown damn woman.
Okay.
Thank you. I mean, seriously, we've gotten to the point to where we want everything easy. And see, tomorrow's show, when we talk about marriage and divorce, and I would tell you, being in the singles ministry and divorce care, so many women end up walking out of marriages that could be saved because they don't want to do the work. When you see a divorce, especially in a black couple, black men tend to remarry, women tend not to. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? I mean, we got a woman that's, has a medical issue. That's true. But you're 46. Why would you want to be out on the dating market at 46, even if you were a dress size 2? We have made divorce seem so just easy. Like it's just a thing to do. Like no big deal. Yeah. I know. He said she breathing hard because she's stubborn. I know she's stubborn. I know that woman is not. Man, I'll read women for. Come on, man. You think I fell for that? It's just him, and no, I just don't know. No, come on, man. No. She want to be in the streets. No, she don't. Don't want to be in these streets. These streets is rough, dude.
This conversation focused on what to do when a marriage is struggling and one spouse is unwilling to seek professional help. The 46-year-old caller explained that she had been married to a younger man for 9 years, but the relationship had become increasingly difficult. According to her, they could no longer communicate effectively and rarely saw eye to eye on important issues. Despite recognizing the problems, the couple had never attended marriage counseling together. Kevin asked whether her husband was willing to participate in counseling. She admitted that he wasn't interested, leaving her feeling stuck. Kevin acknowledged that counseling only works when both people are willing to participate, and no one can realistically force another adult to attend therapy against their will. The conversation then shifted to the possibility of divorce. The caller admitted she was hesitant to leave the marriage, partly because she believed finding another husband at this stage of her life would be extremely difficult. Kevin agreed that divorce should not be viewed as the first solution, especially when there may still be opportunities to improve the relationship. Instead of immediately ending the marriage, Kevin encouraged her to think creatively about rebuilding communication. If her husband refused counseling, perhaps trusted family members, respected relatives, close friends, or other influential people in his life could help create an environment where honest conversations became possible. While those people couldn't solve the marriage themselves, they might help open doors that direct conversations had failed to open. One of the broader themes of the discussion was perseverance. Kevin argued that long marriages often go through difficult seasons, and before making a permanent decision like divorce, it's worth asking whether every reasonable effort has truly been made to repair the relationship. The biggest takeaway from this conversation is that not every marriage problem has an easy solution. When professional counseling isn't possible, couples may still have other avenues to rebuild communication. But saving a marriage requires effort from both people, even if that effort begins in different ways. What do you think? If one spouse refuses counseling, should the other keep looking for different ways to save the marriage? Or is that a sign it's time to move on?